Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. So I just want to say thanks to everybody who's been subscribing to my channel and helping. It's really good sharing and everything. So as always, I've got my April video here, and this first game we've got is called the Slormancer. Now unfortunately at the moment this is PC only, but I have been in contact with the devs, and if it does alright, they are looking at bringing it over to a console platform. They didn't say which, but the game does look like it'd be very well suited to the Switch for me. But I did want to highlight it here on the channel because I really like the style of gameplay and the big hordes of enemies and the way in which it plays. Now, as a lot of you know, I don't really play PC games, so I probably won't be picking this up straight away because I just want to play it on PC. And if they are going to bring it over to other platforms, I'd much prefer to be able to play it there. But I do want to highlight it on the channel here so people can see it. And this literally comes out on the 6th. The game does look very, very interesting, and the art style is great. Very fast paced by the looks of it. Does remind me of something else I've played, but I just can't put a finger on it. So if anybody else thinks this reminds them of something else, can you drop a comment down below, because it'd really help me out to figure out what it's reminding me of. It might trigger my brain. Yeah, so this is Slormancer, the Slormancer, which comes out on the 6th. And there you go. Very cool logo. I like it. So the next game that I will be showing here on the channel is called Lost Worlds Beyond the Page, which comes out on exactly the same day as this. It's the 6th. It's a few games come out on the 6th. Yeah, Lost Worlds Beyond the Page. Now, the publishers are well known for doing a few indie games, and I have looked around for content and such, but it's difficult to find many things. But it looks like it's a very thought out little game. A lot of, I don't know what the word is. It's very, it reminds me very much of an older style, like PS1 type of game. And as you can see here, it's an award-winning game already for its development process already. And the 2D / 3D arty type of graphics is really cool. And obviously there's a very cool story that's going along with it. I'm not sure what the gameplay really entails, because it just looked a bit weird, like a puzzle stroke platformer in places. But this does come out on most platforms, and I wanted to show it here on the channel. Now obviously the big game for myself next month, or this month, sorry, is ODDWORLD. Now ODDWORLD Soulstorm is a reimagining of the PlayStation 1 game Abe's Exodus, and this is actually free on, well, not free, sorry, it's inclusive of your PlayStation Plus membership. So if you're paying for your PlayStation Plus membership anyway, you get this chucked in. It's not free, you're paying for your membership. Don't let people tell you these services are free. They're not. You're paying for it. You get it inclusive of your payment. So yeah, this game looks absolutely awesome, and I really, really am looking forward to playing it, because it's just one of those games where you know you're going to love it, and because the original was so good. And that comes out on the 6th as well.
He thinks the journey is over, but soon discovers it has only just begun. The stakes are higher, the threats are larger, the obstacles are more devious, and it's all made possible.
I doubt we'll be seeing any more gameplay footage per se, but the stuff we've seen so far is absolutely perfect, and I can't wait to play it really. There is actually an absolutely amazing collector's edition with like a figure of Abe and everything. It's absolutely awesome. And obviously I know this is on your PlayStation Plus membership, but I will be picking up the collector's box 100%. No problem about that, because it's Abe and it's a PlayStation 1 classic character in my opinion. So, I mean, just look at this. It's amazing. Hello, hello.
Wait here. Hey, why'd you hold up? I could go for a sandwich right now. We gotta get out of here. Come on, let's get out of here.
So anyway, there's another game coming out. It's called Cozy Groove. Now this is published from our friends over at the Quantum Astrophysics Guild. And they are fans of the channel, actually. I do talk to them quite frequently, so I wanted to show that here because it's a game in which they're helping an indie developer to publish, and it does look very cool. I like the art style again. It's a bit different. Like, it reminds me a little bit of the game Little Dragon's Cafe with the art style. I'm not sure what the gameplay is really on this game. From what I can see, it's kind of a little bit Animal Crossing-y type-esque type of thing, maybe. But it looks very cool, and that actually comes out on the 8th of April. So then the other big game obviously is Returnal. Now this is from the very small development house for Sony called Housemarque. Now obviously they've made dozens of games in the past, but this is their first attempt at something very AAA. Most of the time you'd renown them for being an indie developer. In fact, a lot of people still call them an indie developer. But this could be their make or break game, which allows them to burst into the scene of AAA development. So it's going to be an interesting ride for this game to see how it goes. It is coming out at full RRP, which could see the game get a little bit of a harder start, so to speak, because whereas with some of the AAA developers out there that are not like this, they've already been kind of shown to have that worth, but this is obviously their first game in the AAA space, so it could be interesting to see. But the game does look awesome. It's going to be graphically pushing the PS5, hopefully, because it's exclusive to the PS5, and it does look very good. I am impressed. Gameplay does look very bizarre, but we'll see what happens. That comes out on the 30th. Alright, so a Kickstarter which got fully funded is R-Type Final 2, which is the sequel to Final 1. We have Final 3 and Final 4, there's nothing final about it. But obviously R-Type has got a really rich history in the gaming sphere, you know, dating back decades, and this looks absolutely awesome. And I do remember playing R-Type Final on the PS2, so I didn't even know this was actually being done. So how bad it is, because I was looking around at games coming out this month, and it's finally been actually fully backed. So I really wanted to show that here on the channel because it's a game I really like. So if you're new around here, please like and subscribe, and if you want to know anything, just drop some comments down below and I'll get back to you. Thank you very much, and goodbye.